Hello. We are live. August 9th. Nice weather here. We had about 5 really hot days, but it's nice right now. I'm a little bit early, so it might take a few minutes. There's the first person. See, wait until the first. I think we have a question. Yes, we do. Who's that from? I am doing well, thank you. Wow. You have a question? Okay, here's. Gladys is here. The first person is this Atirahnisar, and then Gladys is second. Gladys already has the question up. Let's see for that first person. We'll do that person first, and then there it is. Then Gladys. All right. Will the Gemini marry me in the future? Will Z marry you in the future? There's Shirley. Hello, Shirley. Well, that's in the present, and that's either failure or stagnation, things not moving forward in the present time. This is a good one about balance and stability and leadership. Also has things like control over like temptations and negative thoughts. And this is another negative thing for the past, two negative things for the past, and a positive thing for the present time. And here's a negative money card in the past. Now we go into the future. Here we still have stagnation. So it seems like there's some kind of stagnation or failure in the present time. And if you're looking at the question, will this person marry you in the future? That would mean that nothing is happening right now. So that the stagnation makes perfect sense because nothing is happening at this point and you're wondering about the future. Here's a good message coming in. This is also in the future. That's the first really good card for the future. And it could also be some travel. Oh, look at that. This is a good combination between two people because you have two cups, and cups can be friendship and love. So you've got friendship and love and a good combination. And it talks about working well together, using energy wisely, being creative. Here is, that makes sense. This says not being comfortable in your current situation, which makes sense with that first group of cards that came up. Because the first group in the present and the past talked about stagnation and things not moving forward. And this one is confirming that. It's saying not being happy in your present situation. But we have two good cards for the future. And this one just kind of confirms what the first four cards were saying. Oh, this is a good card. This is a good person. And this could be either you or the Z person. And this is a good person, good with business, good with money, has a creative mind, helps other people, things like that. Then this one talks about going on a spiritual journey or taking a vacation or a trip somewhere. But the two good cards, this is the most important one. The one right before it, this is card number 6. This is number 7. And number 6 says a good message coming in, maybe some travel. Oh, that's interesting. That one talks about travel, and this is number 10. And this person is traveling from one spot to another, going on either a retreat or a vacation or something like that. So those two connect. And then this is the one that would connect most with the question because it has two people, the two cups, those represent people. And it's a good combination. The two people are getting along well. So there are no cards that talk about marriage, but this card is a good card in that direction. And then also this one kind of goes with the Chariot. The Chariot, because it talks about two things. There's balance and stability. This little sign here talks about balance. And then you've got the balance of the animals down here. Then the chariot driver is in charge of the lower forces down here. So this also talks about balance. So it's positive. It's not negative. There are no negative cards for the future. all the negative stuff is in the past or the present. And then all the future cards are good. It doesn't specifically say marriage, but it doesn't say anything negative. And it says good combinations between two forces. So it's a good one. Nothing specific, but it's good. It's heading in the right direction. And number 11 is good. That's victory and freedom and forward movement. But that's pretty good. It's a halfway decent layout there. It would have been nice to get some of the cup cards to come up. And that would have been more specific, but like the 1 of cups, the 2 of cups. The rainbow, number 10. But there's nothing negative, so. And it does show two people getting along well together. And balance and stability. And a good message coming in. And that good message is in the future. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the message is that the relationship will get closer. All right, let's see what we got. Something just. There's a question from Shirley. Oh, Mr. Jones is here. You did not forget me. Gladys is number 2, and then Shirley came in number 3. Maybe. Or was it Mr. Jones, number 3? I think Mr. Jones was number 3. Let's see. Let's do Gladys. Yeah. Mr. Jones was number 3. Here's question from Gladys. Can you tell me why my ex Gregory stopped talking to you? And is a new guy coming soon? Okay. So we're wondering about Gregory and if there's possibly a new guy coming. That's a good way to think about it. Have an open mind that if Gregory doesn't work out, there might be somebody new coming. Let's see. Oh, that one shows you waiting. It also shows going through something difficult and then coming back and keep and continuing to move forward. So it shows that you don't give up. You keep moving forward. You keep fighting. That's good. Oh, and here we have victory and success and freedom and freedom of the spirit, things moving forward. But there's also a little sadness. And maybe that's because Gregory didn't respond. And then this one shows that you're not comfortable in your current situation. And then this is some kind of failure in the past. So two negative cards from the past. That makes sense with the question. And this one is pessimism and doubt. So you're having doubts about the relationship. Oh, then we go into victory and a new enterprise. Well, actually, this is a new enterprise, a new journey, a new adventure. Something brand new is, oh, maybe this is the new person. Because it's a new enterprise, a new adventure, something brand new, a new journey. Oh, and here's a good money card. Or this could be a person who's good with money. This could be either you or maybe this is the person you're going to meet. Because this card is number 6. And number 6 is saying something new is going to happen. And then number 7 shows a person who's good with money. So that might be the person you're going to meet. Ooh. This might be happening to a friend or a family member. It talks about someone who might be going in the wrong direction and not taking advice from other people, not taking help and advice from other people and kind of their life is going in the wrong direction. It doesn't seem to be happening to you. This is a friend or a family member. So that could be Gregory. That's possible. Ooh. This is the past, and it kind of fits in properly with, it kind of looks like it's over with Gregory. One more card. This one is saying be careful with your money, be frugal. But it kind of looks like it's over with Gregory. I'll put all the cards together. We have failure, pessimism and doubt, not being comfortable in the current situation. This one could be Gregory, but it could also be someone else, like a friend or a family member. But let's say this is Gregory. These would be all negative. And then if this is also Gregory, it would be in there too. But even if it's not, this is all negative. Then once we go into the future, we have two really good future cards, a new adventure or a new journey or a new enterprise. And then this could be the new person. Then this one is saying, be frugal with your money. Be careful how you spend your money. And then this one is a personality card saying that you're a strong person. And this one is showing that things are moving forward, but there's some sadness. And the sadness might be about Gregory. But there is forward movement, which then goes with the new beginning and the new journey and the new enterprise. So that would be the forward movement. So it kind of looks like there's a new person coming. Yeah, that's how it looks. Yeah, that's a good thing. You were saying that at the beginning with your question. You had that open, that possibility open. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so those are the two good ones about the future. And this might be either you or the person you're going to meet. That's good. All the negative cards are in the past. That one shows you're strong and there's forward movement, but there's also sadness. That's the only card, the only of the court cards that show sadness. The Queen of Swords reversed. It's Queen of Swords in general. Either way, shows sadness. All right. So we've got Mr. Jones came in third, and then Shirley came in fourth. Oh, there we go. Shirley has a list. Yep. So Mr. Jones is next, and then Shirley. Looks like lots of people here. Good. I'm looking for your question. It's probably up a little higher. Here we go. I did not forget you or your channel. I'm having financial situation. I will renew membership after. Here's the question. Financial situation outcome soon. Anything I can celebrate? Financial situation outcome soon. Anything I can celebrate? So kind of a general reading for financial, and then seeing if there's any good news in there. One more. Hmm. This one talks about being in a comfort zone, kind of being stuck. And that kind of makes sense with your question because you're saying you're having financial difficulties. And this could be talking about being stuck in a negative financial situation because that's in the foundation. This one shows making good decisions, and this is more in the present time. Making good decisions, staying away from temptation, um, spiritual enlightenment. So all those are good things. This one's more in the past, which is makes sense, and then this one is more of a present. And then we have two cards. This one shows that you're all by yourself. There's no one to help you. You're on the journey alone. There's no one to help you out. Oh, this is a good one about friendship and love. And this is sort of going into the present, into the future. That's a good one about friendship and love. Nothing financial yet. Oh, this is kind of connecting to the past. And this shows negative money trouble. Yeah. Negative money problems. And that connects with the first card. It's right on top of this one. Now, this is number 6. Let's see if. Oh, this is improving. Number 6 is improving. It talks about people getting along well together, energy being used wisely, creativity, talks about creativity. But it's more of a workplace type of situation where people are working well together and being creative and creating things and making things happen and move forward. Oh, this one's interesting. It's about money. And it's saying that you might be hesitating about something because this person is looking at this crop of, these are plants, and he's hesitating, he's thinking, and he should be moving, but he's not moving, he's thinking. So it could be saying that you might be thinking about things that are going to happen, and you might be doing more thinking than moving. And it might be suggesting that you make a decision and move forward on something. And if there is a decision there, don't hold back on it, move forward and make a decision. Because this person needs to make a decision. And he's holding back and he keeps thinking about it over and over. Oh, here's another good one about friendship and love. So you got 2 cups. And this also talks about creativity, which works with this card about creativity. So it covers both of those cards, friendship and love and creativity. Oh, this is good. This is the apprentice. And this person is learning new things so that he can move up the ladder and become the master craftsman. That you get that card quite often, don't you? You either get that one or the master craftsman card. Ooh. This one is another one talking about, it kind of goes with this card here about stagnation and this card over here about making a decision. Because this card is talking about you want to do something and you've made a decision that you want to do something, but you're holding yourself back. You're not allowing yourself to move forward on it. And that goes with this idea of this person is looking at the crop and wants to sell the crop, but is holding back because he thinks he can get a higher price. So he keeps holding back, hoping the price will go up. And then in this one, it's that you want to do something and you've made a decision to do something, but you're holding yourself back. So they're both talking about holding back on something. And then over here, we have a comfort zone or being afraid to move forward. So all three of those are talking about the same idea about holding yourself back and not allowing yourself to. You have an idea, but you're not allowing that idea to happen and move forward and come out. But then you have two good cards about friendship and love. And then this one is good for a business type of situation because it talks about people working well together and getting along and being creative together, like a good work environment. And then here's the apprentice who's learning the skills and then moving up the ladder. So this would be a good one for financial. This is more, financial or job, and this is financial or job. So it's looking good. It's just these three are kind of holding you back. But then you have these good ones in the future. So it's a good one. It's good. It's saying good things are going to happen, but you're holding yourself back. Rolina's here. Became a member. Thank you very much. That is very nice. I think I'm saying your name right. Rolina or Rolina? Rolina? There's Mr. Jones. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Jones. You just became a member? Yes, I saw. Does that count? Yes, you go next. Members go ahead of everyone, and then Shirley will come after you. That's very nice. Yes. I'm going to go turn the fan on, and then we'll do our new member, whose name, I'm not sure how to say your name, Rolina. But that's good news for Mr. Johns. And you got friendship and love too. So there's good financial. Two cards were good for financial, and two cards were good for friendship and love. And then three cards were saying you're holding yourself back. Sureee. There we go. There's the question. Let me go turn the fan on and we'll do your question. I was wondering if any members were going to come in. All right. Here's the question. Can I know where'd it go? If there will be a reunion between me and Juris during his birthday? Could there be a reunion? Hmm. Let's see. Oh, there's a good one. This one is saying victory and success and forward movement and freedom of the spirit. That's a good way to start. It could be saying yes for your question, because victory and success would be a yes. Then here's a negative money card. That's more in the past. Oh, this is very important. Look at that. This is two people getting together. So it looks like a yes. So far, we have a yes. Because we have victory and success on the first card, and then two people getting together. And this is friendship and love. Oh, this is another one. This is also friendship and love. And this is a good message coming in about friendship and love. So everything looks good so far. You only have one negative card, and it's about money. But the other three cards are good. And here you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have good fortune. It goes counterclockwise. And this is you, and your fortune is going up. And bad fortune is going down. So negative things are going down, and good things are coming up. Oh, and maybe this one's you. And maybe this one is the person who you're asking about. That would make sense because you've got the King of Swords and then the Queen of Cups. And cups is also friendship and love. So how many cups do you have? You have 3 cups so far. Out of 6 cards, you have 3 cups. So this person would be strong, victorious, brave, courageous. That's the same thing. And then this person they're both intelligent. And then this person is intelligent. And this person is connected more with the spiritual world, has a higher spiritual level. So one could be you, and the other could be the person you're asking about. Then this one says there will be new activity in the future. So this could be also saying yes, and it's a cups. So that's 4 cups. Well, yeah, 5 cups, right? 4 cups. 4 cups you have. And this one is saying new activity in the future. So that's another yes. It looks like it's a yes all the way around. And this one is talking about growth and prosperity, things growing, things developing, things happening. That's also a yes. This one says the future is going to be better. So renewed activity and good things in the future. And then this one is specifically the future is going to be better. And this is connecting with the past. Losing, oh, you know what it is? It's connecting with that pentacle. So there might be a negative money situation right now. But that's the only negative thing, a negative money situation. And then everything else, the other 8 cards are all saying yes. You've got 2 people meeting. Here's a good message about friendship or love. You've got the Queen of Cups. And this is the other person. So here's that one is probably you, and that one's the other person you're asking about. Then you also have this Cups, which is saying that renewed activity after a pause. There was a pause where things weren't happening, and it's saying things are going to start happening again. So that answers your question right there. And then you have growth and fertility and things happening, and the future is going to be better. And then finishing up with the Wheel of Fortune, where you're going to have good fortune. So 8 good cards that are saying yes, and then 2 negative money cards. All right, let's see what you're saying. Oh, you're not currently working, that's it? Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. And thank you for becoming a member. It doesn't often turn out like that where you have 8 positive cards. That was a very good one. 8 cards talking about the question and they're all positive. And then this is because you're out of work. That makes sense. 2 negative money cards right now. All right, that one worked out well. All right, we should do Shirley before Mr. Jones comes in. Mr. Jones comes in usually at about 1:30 my time. Not Mr. Jones, BALT. I'll go find your question, Shirley. I think I saw a list somewhere. Because I have no idea who comes after Shirley. So there's that person right there. Ivy. I see Ivy a lot. So Ivy might be the next person after Shirley. Oh, there's a list. Yep. Shirley had herself after Mr. Jones, but then Rolina bought a membership, so that pushed her up. So now it's Shirley and then THA. Oh, that damn. THATDAMM. That damn. Interesting. Let's find Shirley's question and then THATDAMN. That dam. That's nice. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Let's find Shirley's question. I keep getting distracted by the list and stuff. There's the question. May I ask, oh my gosh, how are the cards going to answer that one? We have initials. We have 4 people. It's a good thing they have different initials. Maybe the initials will help. The K could be a king. The A could be the ace. Oh, and the L could be T. Which one would be the best option? KLA or T? I'm not sure how it's going to answer that. Let's see what it comes up with. Maybe we can figure, maybe it'll show something. Like the card will, because we have KLA or T. KLA or T. Which one would be the best option? Because we only have 10 cards and it would have 4 options. Maybe if you get like 3 aces, that'll point towards the A. Or if you get 3 kings, it might point towards the king. Let's see what it comes up with. A Ouija board would be better for this one because it would point towards a specific letter. I don't have a Ouija board, so I can't do that. I don't have a planchette, so I can't do psychic writing. But let's see if it comes up with something. Which one? K, L, A, or T? K, L, A, or T? Okay, let's see if we can get something with those initials. Interesting. This one is saying you're going to make a decision soon. So this might be saying that you're going to decide Because this way it's holding back because of fear, and this way it's making a decision and moving forward. So it says you're going to make a decision and move forward. This is some kind of failure, and this could be like the stagnation of not being able to decide which one to choose. And here's a good money card. That could be answering questions you've been having about students. This is money moving forward strongly. So that could be the student question from the last couple of weeks. We have a knight. And knights begin with K, don't they? Yeah, we have a knight. I forgot about the knights, so we have knights and kings. Oh, and that's friendship and love. That's friendship and love moving forward strongly. And a message coming in about friendship and love. And it's a K. Right? Yeah. Oh, look. Another one about friendship and love. So 2 cards in a row. Number 4 and 5 are talking about friendship and love. And you could say that's the 2. So that would be a T. I was hoping we would get just Ks. This one is talking about making a decision, and that fits in with the first card. It says you have to make a decision to move forward. And the first card said that you would make a decision and move forward. So 2 cards talking about the same thing, about you have to make a decision. Then this one is, this is what you fear. So this is okay. It's a negative card, but it's what you fear. It's having weakness or illness, or having the negative forces kind of pressing down on you, that kind of thing. But it's what you fear. So that's okay. And then this one is a negative one about friendship and love. Then this one says the future will be better. The past was negative, but the future will be better. And then this one is talking about people arguing with each other, and it's probably in the past. That would go perfectly with that card, where people are arguing with each other. In both cards, it says that. But these are the 2 important ones. So this one has a K, and this is the 2. So the 2 would be a T. But this is the first one that came up. This is number 4, and this is number 5. So it shows friendship and love. And then these 2 say you're going to make a decision. So I guess what it's saying is that you will decide. These 2 are saying you will decide. A decision has to be made right there. And this one says you will make a decision and move forward. And then here it's showing friendship and love. Friendship and love moving strongly, and a good message coming in about friendship and love. And then this is like a new friendship and love. 2 people getting together for the first time, a new relationship. So I guess it's saying that you will make the decision. And then this one says the past was negative, but the future will be better. Then it shows a bunch of negative things in the past. Oh, and one good money card. Then that's a fear card. That was a negative card. And then here's negative things in the past concerning relationships and friendships and things. So negative stuff in the past and positive in the future. That's what that's saying. but it's looking like you will make a decision. You will decide in the near future what to do. Here we go. Yeah, I was hoping for a bunch of cards that would have one initial, but you did have a K for the fourth card. You can divide them up. I think this is the best we can do because it's saying friendship and love is coming and moving forward strongly. On two cards, it says that, and these two are talking about this one is you have to make a decision, and this one says you will make a decision. So they're both talking about making a decision. And when you make the decision, you will then move forward. Oh, interesting. You'll make a decision and move forward. And then this one has moving forward strongly, and it's with friendship and love. So moving forward strongly, and then this one says when you make the decision, you will move forward. So they're both saying the same thing. There we go. You will make a decision soon in the near future, and then you will be able to move forward. That's what it's saying. Maybe that's why it couldn't decide. There are too many choices. So it's saying you will decide. I don't always pick the best person. I can't, this is the only letter, and that's a K, and that's the only one. And then if you look at this one, it would be the number 2, so that would be a T. But I don't know if that's even important because it says you will make a decision. You will decide. So and then you will decide, and then love will move forward strongly. So I think it's saying you have to decide. I think that's what it's saying. I was hoping there would be like 3 or 4 Ks, like a bunch of kings or something. Well, no. You're saying maybe time will tell if you pray. That's not what it's saying. Don't pray, make a decision. That's what it's saying. Praying doesn't do you any good. Praying is asking for someone else to make the decision for you. You have to make the decision. Praying never helps in anything. I know that sounds really bad, but when someone says my prayers go out to you, it does nothing. Nothing happens. You have to physically make something happen in order for something to happen. You have to make a decision and move forward on your own. What is that saying? God helps those who help themselves. God doesn't want to do it for you. God wants you to do it for yourself. God doesn't want to make all the decisions for you. He wants you to decide, and then you see what happens. If you make a good decision, it moves forward. And if you make a bad decision, it goes backwards. And it's all up to you. That's what God wants. God doesn't want to do all the work for you. He put you on this earth so you can go through the journey and make your own decisions and make your own choices. And then the choices you make determine how your life turns out. And then that determines what kind of reward you get when you go to heaven. That's how it works. He doesn't want to do everything for you. That's not why he put you here. So don't ever say, I'm going to give it to somebody else and let that person decide, because that's not what God wants. God wants you to make the choices yourself and do the work yourself. He doesn't want to give out handouts. He doesn't want to give out freebies. Nothing is free. You have to pay for everything in the world. He doesn't give out freebies. So that's the way it works. You have to decide. I see that a lot where people are saying, I'll pray about it, but that doesn't do any good. You have to decide. You can't pray. Oh, it is BALT. BALT is breaking up my sermon of the day. That's good. Yeah, that's true. He can show you things you need to know, but then you have to make the decision. He can give you hints. God can give you hints and kind of give you little visions, but then you have to make the decision and move forward. He's not going to get behind you and push you forward. He can give you little hints, though. Yeah, and the cards, you were asking the cards, and the card says that you have to make the decision. And once you make a decision, things will move forward. You have two cards talking about decision making, and then two other cards talking about friendship and love moving forward strongly. But the decision has to come first. You have to make a decision. Yes, very good. Yeah, a lot of people get that wrong. They ask God to do everything, and that's not why God put you here. God put you here so you could go through your journey and make all your own decisions. And then the decisions you make determine how the journey goes. He's not going to do everything for you. He'll help you, like you say there. He might give you little hints now and then. Or there might be hints in the Bible that will give you hints of directions of going. But he's not going to make a decision for you. You have to do that all on your own. Then you get your reward. People make that mistake. I'll give it to God and let God decide. That's not how it works. You can't do that. He doesn't want you to do that. He wants you to do it yourself. That's why he put you here. When you figure that out, you can do anything. I make visual decisions on who looks the best. Funny personalities, that's good too. I would go more for a sense of humor than good looks. No codependency. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, thank you, my friend. Lots of pearls of wisdom. I will rewatch this. Reverend Shannon has his little sermon. Reverend Firefly Shannon. All right. I'm going to get a drink of water and then we'll do. Oh, I was listening. It was really good stuff. There's your question right there. Okay. I'll go get my mug of water and then we'll do BALT. If you figure that out, that God will help you, but he wants you to make all the decisions. If you figure that out, then everything falls into place. Then you're not waiting around for someone else to answer your questions. You figure it all out yourself, and then that's what God wants you to do. And then he'll reward you. That's the basic, that's how everything works. That's the Bible condensed into 2 or 3 sentences. I'll be right back. There we go. That's better. The water tastes good today. A couple of weeks ago, it was tasting really bad, but it tastes good today. The goofy one is K. That would be a good one. I would have fun life with him, a fun life with him. I get it. As long as you have a loyal person around you. Am I leaving soon? No. It's only 1:06. I might stay here until 2 o'clock, 2:30. Let's see how the voice does. Let's do BALT's question. Last week my voice went out real quick in about an hour and a half, but right now it's doing okay. There was a lot of smoke in the air last weekend, but the smoke cleared out yesterday. So there aren't a lot of irritants in the air. It was really bad here for about 5 days. Reverend Firefly Shannon, yes. I saw your question. There it is. No, that's Shirley. Where did it? Here it is, way up here. Here's BALT's question. I bought you a coffee. Thank you. My question. Oh, should you take the week off to rest? Oh, that's a simple one. Should you take the week off to rest? Yes or no? Okay, let's see what it says. Oh, there's a negative money card to start out with. Ooh. Oh, this might be saying rest because it's usually a negative card because it talks about being in a comfort zone, but you're asking whether you should rest or not. And the comfort zone idea might be to be comfortable and rest. So it actually would turn that into a positive card. But here we have money moving forward. Oh, and a celebration. If I look at those four cards, I would be thinking if you take a rest, then money will move forward strongly once you start up again, and then there will be a celebration. Let's see what the other six cards. Oh, that's the best money card you can have. This one says you might be under a lot of stress right now. And if that's true, taking a rest might be the best thing. This one says the future will be better. Negative in the past, the future will be better. Oh, that's interesting. The very first card was a negative money card. And this one is saying negative in the past, future, and better in the future. Then here's a good card about energy. I think this card is saying to take a rest. Because even if you look at it this way, it's talking about achieving a goal, reaching the end and achieving a goal. And then once you achieve a goal, you can rest. And when it's this way, it's talking about being in a comfort zone, which would be kind of in a stagnation or a pause or a resting phase. So either way you look at that card, it's talking about taking a rest, taking a break, taking a pause. And then you have that one is followed by this card, a very good, this is money moving forward strongly. Then you have a celebration. Then you have another really good money card. Then you have this one saying that you might be under a lot of stress, which would be another reason to take a rest to get rid of that stress. And then you have this one that says the future will be better, something negative in the past, but the future will be better. And then you have number 8, which talks about good energy and intelligence and good energy. What else? Oh, there's growth there. Things are growing, plants and all kinds of growth and activity. And then this one says things are moving forward quickly. That could be connected with the stress. And then number 10 is a good card for friendship and love. And it also talks about having a good imagination. But I'm looking at that second card that came up, and I think that's the one that's saying to take a rest. And then right next to it, you have that card that talks about having too many things to do at one time and creating stress. Then I think it's saying if you take a rest, then you'll come back and have all these good cards, a good money moving forward strongly, a celebration, another really good money card. The future will be better. It's talking about the future rather than the present. So I think it's saying take a rest for 1 week and then come back and get going again, and then the future will be better. Then good energy, and then things moving forward quickly. Then a good card about friendship and love or creativity, either one. That talks about both things, friendship, love, and creativity, good imagination. So I think it says take a rest. Let's see where you're, if you're saying anything. Let's give it a minute. I think that's what it's saying. There you are. Yes, take a rest. I think this is the main card because it came up this way, but it can also be read that way because it's the second card. And the second card should actually be read upright like that. But a lot of times I'll read it the way it comes up. Because I've noticed when I ask a person, when this card comes up, and I ask the person, which way is it? They'll tell me that it should be this way rather than this way. But it could be read both ways, and both ways would be saying take a rest. This is the comfort zone, and this is achieving a goal. And once you achieve a goal, you take a rest. And then afterwards, you have all those good cards. So I'm pretty sure that second card is saying take a rest. And then there's a lot of stress. That means take a rest. You're under too much stress. So it's take a rest. Then once you come back, everything will move forward strongly. Yes, that's what it's saying, take a rest. That second card is tricky. But over the last 2 years, I've decided that it's important the way it comes up. In most cases, I'll read it the way it comes up. You're supposed to always read it upright, but it works best either way. In this case, it works good either way because it says the same thing. It's talking about taking a rest, achieving a goal, taking a rest, or being in a comfort zone is taking a pause and taking a rest. So it works both ways. Then once you come back, all those good cards start to happen. Celebration, and the future will be better. Then you have money moving forward strongly. Money matters moving forward strongly, or business matters. And then the miser card, which is the most money. Probably the King of Pentacles would be second, and then the Queen would be third. And the Knight would be fourth, I would think. So definitely take a rest. Oh, and thank you for the coffee. Thank you, Reverend. My aunt would have liked it if I would have been a preacher, if I would have gone to school to be a Protestant. She was a Protestant. She would have been happy if I would have been a preacher or a dentist. She wanted me to be a dentist too. One of those two things. Oh, yeah, it's getting close to the final quarter, isn't it? This year has gone by so fast. It's already the 8th month. Wow. Just seems like we were in winter. Spring went by so fast, and now it's halfway through summer. Wow. That's okay. Oh, you have a heat wave. You've had a heat wave for like 4 weeks, haven't you? All over. I heard about what is it? The Rhine River is drying up over in Germany. Yeah, we were hot for about 5 days, and now it's really nice. It'll be nice all for this week in the 70s. It's 74 right now at 1:21 in the afternoon. And it'll probably get to about 76 or 78 at the most, maybe. There's Ivy, and then I think there's another person who comes before Ivy. That Dam, Hatdamn. I think that person comes before Ivy. Let's see if that person is still here, and then we can do Ivy after that dam. There you are. Yes. Good. We'll do you next, and then we'll do Ivy. So take a rest, my friend. I hope you have air conditioning, or go find go hiking and find a nice lake somewhere, a nice shady spot in the woods where there's a lake and a stream. Then you can go swimming, and then sit in the shade and drink iced tea. All right, there's the question for that dam. You need one more word after that. OJ. Oh, OJ. That damn OJ. I get it. My question is, um, what's Abby's feelings towards me? What's Abby's feelings towards you? Oh, you start with a good money card. That's a good way to start. This one says things are improving. Maybe that means the feelings are improving. Ooh, this one's probably you. That's a good, strong person, mature, intelligent, works hard, a leader, a born leader, the alpha male, that kind of thing. Oh, there's a good one. This is friendship and love moving forward strongly, or a good message coming in about friendship or love. That's a good one. This one is talking about maybe someone who didn't take advice or help from someone else. Maybe someone made a bad choice. Someone was had to make a choice, and then someone came in and tried to help. But let's say person number one didn't want the help from person number two, and then things got kind of mixed up. Something like that happening. Oh, this one is what you fear. Oh, no, it isn't. It's number six. So this is saying you might have some enemies. This is you down here, and you might have some enemies kind of working against you. Or it could be negative energy working against you. Oh, that's interesting. You've got wands there. Oh, this way. Oh, I got it wrong. There you go. See how the wands kind of come down? So this could be negative energy or it could be negative people. And whatever it is, it's kind of working against you, making things difficult for you. Maybe that has something to do with Abby, huh? Maybe there's a negative influence coming in and kind of moving Abby away from you. Could that be it? Because it's something negative pressing down. This one shows that you're all by yourself, but it's the fear card. So the fear card is saying you're all by yourself, which is saying you don't want to be by yourself. You fear being by yourself. This says two people working together towards a goal. This says one person all by his or herself working, moving forward. And it's in the fear position, so it's saying you don't want to be alone, is basically what that's saying. You want someone to be with you. You want to do the journey with someone else. You don't want to do it all alone. Here's an intelligent person who has a high spiritual level. It could be that this one is you and that one's Abby. That could be. So we've got two cards left. Here's a negative money card. You have a positive money card, and then you have one negative money card. And this one could be saying, be careful, make good decisions about how you spend your money. It might not be saying anything really negative. It might actually be giving you good advice. It might be saying, make good decisions about spending money, about saving money, be frugal, be careful with your money. That's probably the best way to say it. Don't spend anything that you shouldn't be spending right now. Take it easy with your money. And then this one is saying you're going to start a new journey. That's the Fool. And the Fool is starting a brand new journey. So that's interesting. Let's see what you're saying. But you do have that one there. And it's interesting because you have the Queen of Cups. And you're asking, how does Abby feel about me? And here's the Queen of Cups. And then you have friendship and love moving forward strongly, or a good message coming in about friendship or love. So maybe it's a positive thing. Maybe it's saying that Abby has good positive feelings towards you. You haven't talked since May. That's interesting. Hmm. You do end up with this card as number 10. Maybe it's saying something new is going to happen soon. A new beginning, possibly. Because it talks about a new journey or a new beginning or a new life, creating a new life, creating a new journey, a new adventure. Then number 11 shows balance and stability. Interesting. Oh, Canterville Ghost is here. You want her back? Yes. Maybe we'll have to see. It's not saying anything negative. And you do have this card. If this card had gone up this way, then it would be negative. But this way, it's positive. Love, friendship or love moving forward strongly, or a good message coming in about friendship or love. And maybe the message is going to be something positive. Maybe that's what it is. That kind of makes sense. If you haven't talked since May, then it might start with a message of some kind and then go from there. And this one could be Abby, and then this one could be you. Hmm. All right, let's do Ivy next. Yeah, it says be careful, make good decisions about money. Be careful with your money. Let's do Ivy and then maybe Canterville Ghost. There's Ivy. Tell me the future of relation between Lovish, Lovish, and Ivy. Lovish, Lovish. Lovish. Kind of reminds me of Gilligan's Island. Where Mr. Howell would call Mrs. Howell Lovey. So it's Lovish. Tell me the future of relation between Lovish and Ivy. Whoa. They almost slid apart. Whoa. It's like the cards want to jump out of my fingers. One more. Wants one more. It's having trouble with this one. It wants one more. It doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it's having trouble. Maybe there are a lot of different possibilities of how it could work out. It's having trouble. There we go. Sometimes when something is very complicated, it'll have trouble finding the answer. Oh, this one says you will make it, someone will make a decision soon. I don't know if that's you or the other person, Lovish. But this one says someone is going to make a decision soon. Here's a negative person. Oh, here, someone might, here we go. This is going to be interesting because in that first card, it said someone needs to make a decision, but it doesn't say specifically who. And then this one, it's saying someone is going to help another person and give a person help and advice and guidance. So there might be some guidance coming from somewhere, from someone. But it's not saying specifically if it's going towards you or the other person. But there might be someone who will help the situation in some way and guide things, guide people or things, events in a certain way. This one is a negative card about money, but it's in the past. Maybe that has something to do with a work-related situation. There might be somebody negative at work who's causing trouble for someone else. But it's in the past. It should be all done. Both of these cards, both of those negative cards are in the past. And then the other two cards are both positive. So hopefully the next 6 will be positive. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, here we go. In the first card, it says someone has to make a decision. That someone is going to make a decision and then things are going to move forward. And in this little part of this card, it talks about making good decisions. So someone has to make a decision in order for the relationship to move forward. Yeah, the first card and the fifth card talk about making a decision. Then this one says things are improving. That's a good, it's going in the right direction at least. And this one, that's interesting. This is the fear card, and it says things moving forward slowly, or it could be talking about stagnation. And it would be saying you don't want that to happen. You don't want stagnation. You want it this way, which is moving forward quickly. You don't want stagnation. You fear stagnation. Oh. Oh, I think what that one is saying is it's connecting with the idea of someone has to make a decision. Because this talks about someone making a decision and wanting to do something. Let's say wanting to do something and wanting to move forward, but then that person talks themselves out of it. So it would be like you're saying, I want to connect with this person over here. I want us to have a relationship. But then you start thinking about all kinds of negative things and you talk yourself out of moving forward. Because here it says someone has to make a decision and move forward. But then if you say, I'm going to do this, but then you start thinking of all the negative things and you talk yourself out of it, then you're not going to move forward. You're not going to make a decision. So this one is kind of reinforcing that first card. And then card number 5 also talks about making good decisions. So 3 cards are talking about someone has to make a decision in order for things to move forward. So that's important. 3 of the 12 cards or the 10 cards are talking about making a decision. Ooh. This one is saying, don't judge a book by its cover. Look deep down and see what's on the inside. That's interesting. Then this one is talking about being organized and creative. Someone is creative. Someone has a good imagination and is creative, likes to do artistic things or write or something like that. It also has passion. In this lower part here, the part down in here, those are red roses down there, and that stands for passion. And there's some above on the trellis too. So it could be focusing on the passion part. But it looks like it's focusing on someone has to make a decision. In these 3 cards, talking about someone has to make a decision and then things can move forward. And you want things to move forward like this. You don't want things to be stagnant and stuck. You want everything to move forward. And there might be someone who will help you. Someone might give you advice or physical help, some kind of help, some kind of wisdom maybe. Because the hermit helps people. The hermit has been there before, and then he helps other people who are coming up the mountain on their journey. Yeah, you want it to be quick, yeah? Because it came up in your fear section as going like being stagnant and moving slowly, which says it came up that way. But what it says is you want it to move quickly. And that's what you're saying now. Oh, you're the creative one. Okay. Yeah, here's the creative one. Organized and creative, has a good imagination, likes to create, take an idea and turn it into something real. That kind of person. Maybe it's him making the decision. Because it doesn't say who has to make a decision. It just says someone has to make a decision. But it doesn't specifically say who. So someone, maybe it's both of you. All right. It looks good. Nothing negative there. There's a lot of good things. It's just 3 cards are focusing on making a decision. Then it's got some negative things in the past, but the future looks good. It focuses around making a decision about something, and then things can move forward. That one took a long time to get the answer. Sometimes it does that. If it's a really difficult question, it takes a long time for the answer to come out. Oh, let's do Canterville Ghost. Are you still here? $146. Let's see if Canterville Ghost is still here. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, we'll do you next. Canterville Ghost. All right. Yeah, there's no way of, I'm talking to Ivy, there's no way of checking who's making the decision. It just says someone needs to make it. It said it twice, or actually 3 times, didn't it? And in the second time, it showed 2 people. In the first time, it showed 1 person. And in the second time, it showed 2 people. So there's no way to really know who it is. It just says someone needs to make, it could actually be both of you who have to make a decision, but someone has, it doesn't say who. It'll do that sometimes. It'll say someone needs to do something, but it won't say specifically who it is. Yeah. Maybe that's why it took so long to come up with an answer. It was having trouble figuring out that one question, possibly. All right, let's do Canterville Ghost. Before I lose my voice, the old voice is starting to go. Let's go up here. There we go. Hi Shannon, how have you been? I've been well. The weather finally cooled down, so I'm happy. It was really hot for about 5 days. Hope you are well. May I get a message from the spirit world today? Like some guidance about my new future. My near future. Guidance about your near future. Okay. Oh, that's a good card to start with. It shows being in charge of everything, being in control of the lower forces. So that's saying making good decisions, keeping temptation under control, making good choices. Oh, there's balance and stability. This one is saying a celebration is going to is either happening or going to happen. It's real close. Oh, there's a good money card. That's more in the foundation. And here's another good money card. And this one is more career related. This one could be some guidance because it talks about always learn new things, always be studying and learning and improving. And then you can move up the ladder. This is the apprentice. And the apprentice is always learning and improving. So that could be guidance. Always keep learning and improving, working your way up. This one is talking about some kind of failure or a setback. It's more of a setback. So it might be something like you make a choice or you make some plans, and then you find out that the plans are delayed, or it could be an appointment. It's something minor. It's not a major thing, it's something minor. Like maybe on a trip, on a journey, and you make a plan and then you find out you can't go on that day, or they lost your reservation, something like that, something minor. And it has to do with an adventure or a journey or an enterprise, something like that. But it's a minor, more of a minor inconvenience. It's nothing major. Oh, this says going through something difficult. I wonder if this is going to be bigger than I thought. Because this is usually something small, but this is something big. Let's see what the next 5 cards say. That would have been nice for a fear card. Oh, this one is the fear card. And it's saying you fear being disorganized and messy and not being in control, which makes sense because the first card is the chariot driver, and that shows you being in control of everything. And this one would be being out of control. And that's what you fear. And also not being creative or artistic, things like that, not creating. That's what you fear. Kind of being things being messed up. Kind of goes with this idea where things don't work the way you hope they work, where like a delay of some kind. Oh, there's a good money card. Oh, you got 2 good money cards, 3 good money cards. So you got 3 good money cards. And this is something brand new, this one. Maybe there's going to be you started out with this one saying good money coming in. Then you had this one, which was saying always keep learning and improving so you can move up the ladder. And then you get this one talking about something brand new happening. Maybe it's saying you're going to get a new job or a promotion or something. Because the apprentice is moving up. He's learning and moving up. So then he can be getting a promotion and a raise and things like that. And then this is card number 4. And then this is card number 8. So maybe it's saying there's something good coming, like a promotion or a raise or a new job. That could be. Oh, and this one says you might be traveling, going from one place to another, because you're this person is leaving something negative over here and going towards something positive over here. And it could also be talking about physically traveling or spiritually traveling. It could be spiritual or emotional or physical, going from something negative to something positive. Maybe it's talking about finding a new job or getting a promotion or moving to a new place and finding a new job somewhere else, starting a new life. Yeah, but it's good. It's positive. 3 good money cards and then a card about improving, going from something negative to something positive. Oh, and this one shows that you're being victorious over your enemies. Here are the enemies down here. Interesting that the one negative card, this one, is a Wands. So this could have something to do with negative people or negative energy, but you're being victorious over that negative energy or the negative people. That could be work related, or it could be just like overcoming. Just sometimes negative things happen where they seem to happen for no reason. And it could be just overcoming those negative things and having a good attitude. Because down here, the first card, these are negative things down here. And the chariot driver is in control of them. He's keeping that negative energy down and he's in control of it. Then here, maybe some of the negative energy gets loose. And then back up here, you're back in control again. So you're in control, something happens, something negative happens, and then you get back in control again. So that would make sense as a storyline with this card right in the center. Because both of these show that you're in control, but then there's a little dip in the middle of it. And then lots of good money cards. 3 good money cards. Yeah, three good ones. And then something about traveling from one place to another or some kind of transition. Let's see, all the way down. There we go. Oh, you're in the process of searching for a new job. Maybe that's what it's saying. You're going to find a job that's better than the one you have right now. And you're moving to another place. Yeah, there you are. There's the physical moving. Oh, maybe that's it. It's because there are only 2 negative cards here. And maybe that has to do, like you're saying, with finishing up the job you're at currently. Yeah, Pentacles is either work or money. It's money related. Pentacles is the money card. The doctor just showed up. Yeah, so it looks like moving from one job to another. And there's lots of good pentacles. 3 good pentacles. Whoop. Lots of good money. And then there's a celebration too. Maybe that's the celebration of getting the new job. And it shows you're in control. And then there you're in control again. 2 cards saying you're in control. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, the doctor showed up. I'm not sure who's next. I'm starting to lose my voice. That seems to happen around the 2 hour mark. Let's see who's here. Looks like the doctor. There's Canterville Ghost. There's the doctor. Who's that one? Let's see this. We've got the doctor and this other person, Jane something, Jane Trogers, Trogers, 34B. I think that Jane person comes before the doctor, but let's see. Does Jidena, Jidenna, still love me? Then the doctor has a love question too, huh? Yeah, they both have love questions. Oh, Zara was here. I can't tell who came. Oh, there's Jane. So Jane came in before the doctor. It looks like. Yeah. So we'll do Jane first, then the doctor. If my voice can hold out. They're both love questions. And I'll write the doctor down. So I wrote down Jane and then the doctor. That might be the end of it because my voice is not going to last too much longer. So they're both love questions. Let's see. There's the doctor. And does that person still love you? Jidena, Jidenna. Does that person still love you? We'll end with 2 love questions. Oh, here's something that's kind of saying things aren't working well, but it's in the foundation. It's in the past or the foundation. And it's saying things were not working properly. Oh, you got the transition card. That one just came up in the last reading about going from something negative to something positive, or maybe traveling or moving. Then here's a failure card in the past. This one is going towards the present and the future. And it says being victorious and being the leader, being a victorious leader. So you would have victory, but you would be in charge. Because that's the king, and he's leading, he just led his troops into battle, and now they've been victorious, and they've got the laurel wreath of victory. So it says you'll be victorious. Oh, look at that. That's friendship and love. Does that person still love you? If we go with this card, it would say a yes. Then right before that, you have victory and leadership. But this card says no. Interesting. You have a yes and a no. I wonder if this one is connecting with the past, because it talks about people arguing and breaking up. I wonder if this has already happened or if it's going to happen in the future. Because this is a future card and this is a future card. This should be a future card. This one says, this is kind of a new relationship. I wonder if it's saying this is the relationship with that person, and then this could be a brand new relationship, because this is talking about something new. This is two people meeting each other and starting a new friendship and relationship. And this is an old relationship breaking up. We still have 4 cards left, 5 cards. This one says, I wonder if this one is saying that other person you're asking about is afraid to get into a serious relationship. Because I like to call this the wedding card, like a wedding celebration, and it's reversed. This way it would be there's going to be a wedding. This way it's the reverse. It would, and it's in the fear section. So I'm wondering if the person you're asking about is afraid of making a serious commitment, and it scares that person. The idea of having a serious relationship might scare that person, and that's why there's trouble. Because it's interesting that the wedding card shows up as in the fear section. It means someone is afraid of that kind of event happening, that kind of relationship. Oh, and look at that. This is a negative card about friendship and love. This is stagnation. And because this is positive things. Friendship and love moving forward strongly, or a good message coming in about friendship and love. And this is the opposite. And it's right next to this card about people arguing and breaking up. But you do have this card. Maybe this is a brand new relationship. And maybe this is the old relationship. This might be the old relationship with that person you're asking about. And then this could be a brand new relationship that's going to happen in the future. We have 2 more cards left. Here's a good one. This one might be you. This is a good, intelligent person who has a high spiritual level, in touch with the cosmic forces. That's a good person. That could be you. That's interesting because this is a queen and this is a king. They're both leaders. And this talks about a king leading his troops into battle and being victorious. So they're both of that royal level. This could be you. The both of them could be you. Because you can have 2 or 3 cards representing one person. And then here, this could represent, this is a negative person, a low energy person. And this could represent some other person. Maybe the person you're asking about, a low energy person who doesn't put the effort into making things happen, that kind of person. The person has potential, but they don't act out on the potential. They just kind of sit back and they don't take those risks. So maybe that's it. Maybe that relationship is over and you're going to start a brand new relationship, because this is a new relationship. And then the one right next to it is this one right next to it is an old relationship. So these are old, something old, and this is something brand new. So maybe that would be a good way, because it does show victory and success. And transition from something negative over here to something positive over there. So maybe it's the transition between something old and something new. And there's a transition card right in the middle. That one. So that could be what's going to happen. The old relationship is ending, and there's going to be a new relationship coming in the near future. That would be good. All right, let's do the doctor before I lose my voice completely. Are you still here, doctor? All right, good. And you want a love, August month love reading. What's coming? Yeah, I think you'll be the last one. Voice was doing good until about a half hour ago. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, it's Janet. Okay. Janet. Okay. Yeah, it does show a good transition. It shows transition. Going from something negative to something positive. So that's a good one. So an August love reading. Then I think you might be the last one. Yeah, it's an 2 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah, that's a good amount of time. August love reading. Someday you're going to find love, doctor. And then you won't come and see me anymore. Or you'll ask me about business or something else. You've been asking about love for about 2 or 3 years or more, 2 or 3. It seems like you've been here a long time. at least 2 years. Oh, it wants one more. Oh, it's a negative card to start out with. It could simply be saying that things aren't happening nothing is happening with relationships. You're kind of in a stagnant situation. But here we have, oh, this is a good one for relationships. Because here's the relationship up here. And this shows balance and stability. Oh, and this is a good one for, this is a good material one. This is the wish card, but it's for material things, not relationships. The number 10 is the relationship wish card, and this is the number 9. But this is good. It says you're going to get something that you're wishing for, something you want. It's too bad this isn't number 10 because then it would match up with a relationship. Here's a relationship. And then if this were number 10, it would be saying you're going to get a relationship. But this is more like a material thing, like a new phone or a new car or something like that. Then here is something negative with money in the past. Then here's, so maybe this is a negative card about friendship and love, and that's the first card of the future. Maybe it's saying nothing is going to happen in August. And here's failure. So right now, if I stop there, it would be saying nothing is going to happen in August because you're asking about one specific period of time. Then this one is talking about being creative and organized. Then here's another negative money card. And this one happens to be in the friends and family section. So this one is in your section, and this one is for friends and family. So maybe there's something with a friend or a family member who's having money trouble, and it's kind of coming over into your area. That could be. But as far as the question goes, it doesn't look like it's going to happen in August. And here's something good coming from your past. This is like a good memories of the past. Maybe a friend from your past will call you up and want to come visit you or get in touch with you, something like that. Good things coming from the past. Then this one talks about carrying a heavy burden. So that's carrying a burden, carrying a heavy burden, or not using energy wisely. Because the wands are energy, and that's the 10 of wands, and it's being carried in an unwise way. So it means energy being used in an unwise way. I wonder if it's saying that all the time you spend thinking about a relationship could be spent in a more productive way. Maybe that's what it's saying. This could be connected with the question, or it could be connected to the money. But maybe it's saying something like you spend so much time thinking about when a relationship is going to happen, and maybe it's wasting time. You could be spending that time thinking about other things. And then just let the relationship happen when it happens. Because these two say it's not going to happen in August. Because you're asking about August. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's saying don't think about it, just let it happen. That could be what that card is saying. Because you ask that question almost every time you're here. And it might be saying, just let it happen. Don't think about it anymore. Because that's usually how it works. When you want something and you're thinking about it every day, it doesn't happen. As soon as you stop thinking about it, that's when it happens. And that's what it could be saying. Because that's how it always works. You get involved in something else, your mind is completely off of the subject. That's when it happens. Maybe that's what it's saying. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, I think it's time to stop. We did 11 people today. That's why I've got a sore throat. That was too many. All right, let's stop now. I'll be back next Sunday. Two hours and 26 minutes. Yeah, my throat usually gives out around 2 hours. It starts to go. All right. Zara, you're still here, Zara? Maybe not. Zara is still here. What is your question? Maybe the old throat will hold out for one more question. Or will you connect with Jacob? That sounds like a nice, easy one. Yeah, that actually works out well because it's 225. and I like to stop at 2:30. So that was perfect timing. Will you connect with Jacob? Let's see. This is in the foundation, and it talks about stagnation. Oh, but here's that could be you and Jacob. And it talks about attraction. So there's attraction between the two of you. This one is a money card. It's talking about be frugal with your money, be careful with your money. Oh, and this one talks about good combinations. This is good combinations between two people. And then here's two people, and they're attracted to each other. This person is attracted to that person now. And then here's good combinations between two people. So two good positive cards. Then here's a good person, a king. This person is intelligent and kind, helps other people, good with money. I just noticed something about that card I never noticed before. He has a necklace on, and it's a fish representing Jesus. And because he's supposed to be connected with, one of the possibilities is he's connected with the church, or he's a businessman, like a banker. So he's either connected with the church or a bank of some kind, like a businessman. And the fish would be the symbol of Jesus. I never noticed that before. Oh, here's a sorrow card. That's interesting. That shouldn't be there. Then here's a card saying something good from your past is going to come, like a friend is going to visit, or good memories of the past, or something good from the past is coming. Then here's a negative card for friendship and love, but it's in the friends and family. Oh, maybe that's why those two are together. They're right next to each other. This could be talking about something happening to a friend or a family member, where something negative is going to happen, because you have two good cards. Whoop, I dropped the card. You have two good cards showing good combinations and attraction between two people. And then here we have two negative cards about friendship and love. And it's in the friends and family section. So it could be happening to a friend or a family member. And then this one says the future will be better. There were negative things happening in the past, but the future will be better. Then this one is saying someone has to make a decision. And the person has not made the decision yet. It's in the future. So in the future, someone has to make a decision, and maybe that will determine what's going to happen between you and Jacob. So, interesting. Yeah, we have two completely different things going on. And this one's in the friends and family section, and that's the negative one. And then these two cards are in your section, and they're positive. Attraction between two people, and then good combinations between two people. And then this one says the future is going to be better. And this one says someone has to make a decision in order, because then once the person makes the decision, it goes this way, and it says then there can be forward movement. But someone has to make a decision, and it's going to happen in the future, and then there will be forward movement. So that it's positive. There's nothing negative there, except over here in the friends and family section. Then there's something negative. Oh, maybe that's him. You said he's very spiritual and he was a businessman. Yeah, this one can be a businessman or someone connected with the church. Because if you see it, I just noticed it. You see the little necklace? Let's see. Can you see it? The little necklace is a fish right there. It's a little fish, like with Jesus. His symbol was the fish. I didn't notice that until just this moment. He has a fish necklace. You see it. I wonder why I never noticed that before. Yeah, you can see the mouth and the scales on the side and the little tail and the little mouth. So that must be Jacob, huh? This one is Jacob. And maybe this one is you. Maybe it's you who have, it could be you or Jacob have to make a decision. Someone has to make a decision about something. Then everything can move forward. Yeah. All right. That's the last one for today. Look at all the people we did. Got all those people. 12 people done. All right. I hope it works out well, my friend. Ah. Oh, you're welcome. I'll see you next weekend, maybe next Sunday. All right. Time to end the stream. I will be back. Oh, who's that? Oh, you're still here. I was wondering who the other person was. There were two people here. Good night. Good night, Reverend. Now you're going to kid me about that. The Reverend Firefly Shannon. That would have made my aunt happy if I would have done that. She was connected with the Protestant church and taught Sunday school, all of that. All right. I will see the both of you next Sunday. Try to keep cool. Try to find a nice, cool place. Stay out of the sun. All right.